welcome to It's Real Talk. I'm Shadow. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk about the WWE and how they're misusing a lot of their talent. And I'd like to hear what you guys have to think. In my opinion, they are really overlooking and underusing Bayley. Okay? The fans love her to death. The kids love her to death. She's an inspiration. She's got the, but she's being overlooked. Great wrestler. I love her to death. Look at Nia Jax, how long they went before they ever gave her a push. She should have been champion by now, my opinion. Finally, she's getting a little bit of a spotlight now. Of course, Asuka's getting a major push, and I like Asuka. I do. I'm glad she's made it to the big show. But then you got Mickie James. You brought her back, and you're not really doing anything with her. I mean, I know that you're giving her a little airtime, but everything is so easily read now in WWE. You're obviously trying to give Jason Jordan a push, and he just doesn't deserve it. He sucks, in my opinion. Like I said, it is real talk, and I'm just telling you my opinion. Jason Jordan should not even be in a championship picture, but that's the way that is. They really tried to push Sami Zayn down everybody's throat. I am not a Sami Zayn guy. Never have been. Now, I like Kevin Owens. I really do. I like Kevin Owens a lot. I think he's great. But Sami Zayn, no, I never have liked him. And then you start mirroring everything between Raw and SmackDown. So it's basically the same show now. I realize everybody loves Raw and nobody really cares about SmackDown. But you can't just mirror the shows. You can't just say, well, it works for one show, it's going to work for the other. I mean, I'm not a fan of that. You got a singer that comes out and starts singing on Raw, Elias. You got somebody comes out and starts singing on SmackDown, Aiden English. It's the same idea. Different kind of singing, but it's the same idea. Then, look, you've got... Basically, you have Team Angle 2.0. I mean, this is something that we tried a long time ago. It didn't work then, and it's not working now. Chad Gable sucks. I don't like him at all. And I really don't like Shelton Benjamin. He's terrible. He should never come back. Okay? He should have never come back. I don't like him at all. But you're pushing the wrong people. The guys that's been there forever rarely ever get any time. I mean, you use gold dust here and there. I mean, you spend all this time putting your makeup on for what? I mean, come on. I don't like the way they're booking everything, and it's so easy to be read. It's really easy to be read. You can almost guarantee that either Asuka or Nia Jax will win the Women's Royal Rumble. You can almost bet that. You almost bet money on it. You can bet money that Braun Strowman's going to win his triple threat match against Kane and Brock Lesnar. You can just bet money on it. It's probably going to happen. Back in the 80s and the early 90s, wrestling was not as easily read as it is now. It's never been more popular than it is now, I don't think, but it's just so easily, they don't even try to throw you a curveball anymore. They don't ever pull something out of the hat to see if it'll work. But they're not using everybody to their potential. They want to push certain people. Going back to how I said you're mirroring it. What's the difference, other than the characters, obviously, what's the difference between Absolution and Team Riot? Nothing. You have a bruiser on both teams. You have a gothic type whatever as the leader, and then you have a blonde beauty on both teams. It's the same thing, everybody. I mean, it really is. Charlotte Flair should not be a face, in my opinion. I like Charlotte. She's a good wrestler. I don't think she should be a face. I think she should be a heel. In fact, in SmackDown, you don't even... I mean, now the heels and the face in the women division, it doesn't even matter hardly anymore. Because of this, the Absolution and Team Riot, everybody's going after them. I just don't like that. I think that's ridiculous. The creative team for WWE has really hit rock bottom. Okay, and I'm really surprised that it's going as well as it is, because the creative team now sucks ass. You know, they don't listen to what the fans want. And here's another thing I would like to mention. When you have all these wrestlers quitting and walking out on WWE, it's probably not it's not the wrestlers. It's WWE. I mean, if one person has a problem with everybody, it's probably that one person. But when you have 5 and 6 wrestlers walking out, quitting, and changing promotions, it's probably an internal problem. It's probably not those wrestlers. You know, I love WWE. I tried to watch Impact from the Global, and that was just terrible. I didn't enjoy that at all. And Ring of Honor, I couldn't get into that. Couldn't follow it as much. Of course, I'm old school. I like the old WWF. I like the old WWF. I like the old WCW. The NWA, WCW era when Ric Flair and Sting would have their battles. Man, that was awesome. That was, you know, that was great. Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Sergeant Slaughter. When The Undertaker first came into WWE, those were the days of wrestling. Because you never really knew what was going to happen. But now it's just so, you know, you can see it a mile off. That's my opinion. That's why I don't care about the network, really. I mean, I like to see some of the old footage from the WWE network, but as far as these pay-per-views and stuff, I just can't waste my money on that, because, you know, it's just not interesting to me. It's just not. Like I said, there's a lot of the wrestlers. John Cena, I like John Cena. I know that's a 50-50. I can understand why some wrestlers or some people don't like John Cena. The fact that he can go off, be gone forever, and then come back and win the championship. You know, that's kind of crappy, but that's just the way that's going to happen. I miss Steve Austin. Steve Austin was awesome. Hate that he got hurt and ended his career the way he did. That's just the way that is. So anyway, why don't you like this post? Give me your comments. We'll talk about your comments. I plan to do a segment called It's Real Talk about pro wrestling whenever I feel like it. Hopefully it'll be more often times than not. And I'll read through your comments, and, you know, maybe we can have some discussion boards on that. So just, you know, let me know some of your favorite wrestlers, some of your favorite moments. Let me know what you like. What would you like to see? Not, you know, what would you like, and see if we agree on these things. See if the viewers agree on what we'd like to see. Again, I know that the creative team does not give a shit what the public wants. They're going to do what they want. I learned a long time ago, a promoter friend of mine, he told me, he said, it doesn't matter what the wrestlers want. It doesn't matter what the promoter wants. It matters what the fans want, because they're the ones that's paying for it. So, that's that. Well, anyway, this has been Real Talk with Shadow. Let me know what you think. And give me some ideas. Give me some ideas on what to talk about. And we'll go from it.